Today I'm talking about this very unique Pokemon card that I had PSA grade for me. So the backstory to this Pokemon card is that I actually picked it up a few years ago on eBay in a BGS 10. I decided more recently that I wanted it in a PSA slab just because most of my collection is PSA. So I reached out to someone from PSA who's a trading card game expert at PSA on Instagram, and we went back and forth for a little bit, and I sent them some photos of the card. I told them that I'd pulled it out of a BGS slab and they had it as a phone card. That's what they were calling it, like a Dragonite phone card. And they basically sent it to a colleague in Japan from PSA, and they come back and said, hey, this is what we think it is. This is what we recommend you put it down as when you submit it to PSA, because at the time, none of these had been submitted to PSA. So essentially what it is, it's a Safumi or a Toshu card, which is a prepaid card that you can use in Japan for paying at the post office using on the JR railway. So JR is like the train line in Japan, and you could use these prepaid cards to pay for stuff. It would have like 500 yen on the card, and you could use that at the post office. So this one in particular features a Dragonite and a Pikachu, and it also comes with another Pikachu Fumi card. For the purpose of this video, I'm just going to be showing the Dragonite Pikachu one, but before I do, I just want to show you how it comes in the packaging, which is also really cool. So this is what it comes inside of, which is this, and it folds open. And you might notice that there's a resemblance to the Pokemon first movie, because these cards were released in 1998, or these Fumi cards were released in 1998. So I won't show you this side, but I'll show you this guide. So on here, this is actually like a instruction manual, and it shows you all this stuff. So it's funny, it says over here, I translated in Japanese, it says when you go to the post office to buy stamps or send a letter, just swipe a card. As long as you have a balance, you can use it for anything. The orange part here said something about sending letters to your grandparents, and you can also use it at a stamp and postcard vending machines. It's convenient because you don't have to carry coins around with you. That's what it says on the back here. Yes, as I mentioned, it's supposed to be associated with the first movie, which was released in December 1999, but these are from 1998. And you'll see here, particularly that Dragonite image there, that's one that you might remember from the movie, and what the card actually looks like. So inside the cards, this folds out and you get two cards on here. So the cards would be sitting here and here, but I've obviously pulled them out for grading. But this folds out, you can see it opens up like this. So if you remember in the first Pokemon movie, that Ash, Brock and Misty get an invitation to New Island, where Mewtwo is basically inviting several trainers to come and compete and battle the strongest trainer in the world, which is in fact Mewtwo. And there's some very close stills that I'm going to show up on the screen that actually match the card a lot, with the Dragonite in particular that I'm going to show you right now. So here's the card. It is actually in sideways into the slab, but is a 1998 Pokemon Fumi card Dragonite Pikachu Fumi Toshu prepaid set, and you can see that the Dragonite resembles the Dragonite in the first movie quite a lot in some of those stills where he's flying through the sky to deliver the mail to Ash, Brock and Misty. And on the side there you've got the Pikachu with the mail. So interestingly, when I first graded this card, it was actually a pop 1, and then very shortly after, within a few weeks, it was already at like pop 5, and now I think more recently it's a pop 10 now. So whether or not a few people found out at PSA that these are gradable and then decided to grade them, or but I think I was the first one to grade this with PSA. And also I just wanted to say big thanks to Roxanne at PSA who helped me out with this one. If you guys found this video interesting, please let me know, and I'll see you all next Tuesday.